Hey everybody, it's Jan again. So yesterday I was talking about the challenge of the Sphinx that I wanted to build. So what I wanted to do today, before I started writing for a little bit, is get on my Xbox One um, and show you the Sphinx that I built on the Xbox One and the idea behind the challenge of the Sphinx. So the idea behind this was that I was a I didn't even think about this until I started watching the achievement hunters on the Let's Play channels from Rooster Teeth. And so I saw this and I was like, oh, this is a pretty cool idea. And so at the time, me and a bunch of friends would get together occasionally and we would just, joke around, play, watch pay-per-views and stuff like that. So I had the idea of creating a few fun little challenges. What you see here, this ended up being um, the I mean it's garish for a reason, but it was my original idea for capture the keep or keep the keep, whichever you prefer. And it is a, well, for lack of better terms, it's supposed to be a mansion. It's, I mean, ugly because, well, I didn't have any ideas. So, but the important thing is, like, this was the basis for a lot of ideas to do fun things with my friends. Here I started creating a map before I lost interest. But on the same world, I created, and you can kind of see it even right here in the distance, the Sphinx. And originally, this world was just a normal Xbox world, so it was very tiny. And as you can see with the Sphinx, you know, right here is the front of it. It's been so long since I've played, I keep forgetting the controls. And in the original Xbox world, this was the end of it because this was the very edge of the world. But on the PC and in the Xbox One, I don't have that limitation. But so here is the Sphinx. As you can see, you know, doesn't really look like you've got much of an entrance. This is actually a portal, and you can hear a zombie and stuff in there. This is a portal into the Nether for part of Keep the Keep that I created. There's various points in this world that are, yeah, you can even see my keep over there, that are entrances into the keep, just like hidden secrets and stuff like that, because I like the idea of, secrets. So, real quick, and I'll do a better version on the, well, that's broke, on the PC. But originally, this was just going to be the loading house, so that when you died, wherever you had set your spawn, you would be able to come back to the keep. And it's not very big. It's just a bunker, basically, in the ground. So the first part of the challenge would be to get into the Sphinx. Now, there's a couple ways into the Sphinx. Um, my personal favorite is the drop. As you can see, it drops you right into it. Um, this is the more traditional way, so we'll go this way. I wanted to make sure that nobody would get hurt as they came in here, so water. My original idea was to have the water come come from these fountains, but I really couldn't figure out how to do that and keep my redstone in the way. So I'm a big fan of the redstone pistons and stuff. So this is the beginning challenge. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to change it up a little bit. So these are your starting supplies, but I'm going to make some difficulties. And the easier difficulty is going to have diamond. Uh, the medium difficulty will have iron or chain, and then the hard will have leather. and then the insane mode will not have any armor at all for you to pick. But so the idea is relatively simple, and I've not seen anybody do anything like this. Um, I'm not creative, so I don't have to really worry. But so as you can see, the inside of the Sphinx is hollow, and since the inside of the Sphinx is hollow, it gives you kind of a unique challenge. You're building, or you've got this blank space where it's dark, so monsters spawn. So I was like, what would be cool is, and kind of see these points here. That's an iron block. So those represent where each of the torches will go. So let me go grab a torch. Actually, I'm in creative, so I don't really need to go grab a torch. I can just... Oh, I didn't realize I had a glowstone. Actually, a glowstone will work better. So the idea is you will... Oops. You will light up the Sphinx. Because as you see, once you start lighting it up, and granted, this is the first concept. I never got to test it with my friends. But now that you've got this, it means the monsters will not spawn here. So you just run around filling in the areas, trying not to die, and then you kill the monsters. And then I set up kind of a checkpoint inside the Sphinx that if you get to it and it's late enough, there is... Oh, I must have taken out. There used to be a bed here so that you could save your progress here so you wouldn't have to come back in. I would take that out for the harder difficulties. Um, so, I mean, that was my idea. I saw the Sphinx somebody did on a Let's Build. And I really wanted to put one in my world and make a challenge with it because I hadn't seen anybody do anything like that. And, you know, it's possible now that I've posted this, there'll be other people who will create the challenge of the Sphinx and beat me to it. But I'm not looking to do this for any recognition or anything like that. I'm just looking to do this for fun. I want to, challenge people to see if they can do it. I guarantee I probably won't be able to do it because one, I'll be playing it on the Xbox, or I'm sorry, on the PC, and two, I'm not really, the best player for stuff like this. I like to build stuff. I like to imagine. So remember I was saying there's a couple ways into the Sphinx. So entrance number two is actually right through the paw. Because like I said, I like to figure out, I like to play around. I like to give multiple entrances and exits to anything I do. And actually, I thought I built an entrance. Oh yeah, so this is the long entrance, if I recall correctly. I thought there was a way through here. Oh, is this the one that goes to the back? It's been so long since I've done this, I can't really remember. Um, but, oh yeah, this is the back entrance. So as you can see, the back paws, I kind of wanted to mirror how things looked front and back to a lesser extent. So you can get in multiple ways through the Sphinx. And what I'll probably do, since I was building out a entrance in the head, I will probably do like a stepping stone now that I've got enough room. Obviously not on the Xbox. I don't want to tear down all those jungles because God, I don't have the time for that. Um, but I'll probably do like a stair stepping method so that you can climb along the back of the Sphinx and drop in through the top. But anyway, that is Jan's challenge at the Sphinx. that after I do some writing today, I'm going to get started on in my X or on my PC. So I guess you guys can, you know, watch as I build that. It's going to probably take some time, even in creative. This took me, I want to say, at least a month to build. The hardest part was getting everything symmetrical because when you're doing this by yourself, you gotta like keep counting things off. You gotta keep um, you basically have to just keep doing the same thing even over and over. Had my brother been able to do this, but because I wanted my brother to be one of the challengers, he would have been able to, from up above, you know, let's take the Sphinx's head for a second. He would have been able to say, okay, it's looking good, looking good. Up, nope, Jan, you need to go this way. Break it out. And I originally did, um, I did this in sandstone because, well, the Sphinx is in Egypt and there's a lot of sand. I don't know the exact composition. We now have, oh, what is it, quartz? Yeah, we now have uh, quartz, so I might on the PC use those to give it the look. Because if I recall, that looks much cleaner. I'll drop that there. Yeah, so maybe I don't know. I mean, I'll play with it, see what I like. Uh, I mean, who knows? I'll figure something out. But either way, this is the challenge of the Sphinx, and I look forward to inviting other people to play it and have fun running it. I don't know when I'm going to do that. I don't know who I'm going to invite to do this because I'm new to the streaming community. I'm hoping to get like Bunny and her husband and maybe Bean Dip and Van and the people I usually play Overwatch with on the PC. Maybe even Keyzone, those guys. See them run through the challenge first, and then who knows if I really 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 like it, I might start doing it as like a kind of a festival thing. Like here is the Sphinx weekend run. Here's my Minecraft server ID. Jump in, wait in line, and then run the challenge. I might have to set up time limits um, because obviously if you hit the checkpoint in the head and you keep killing it or keep getting killed, you're either going to run out of supplies or you're going to run out of time or you're going to do the job. So the idea is one, have fun, do some stuff, and we'll go from there. But as I said, Challenge of the Sphinx. Thanks for watching. I'm going to go do some writing. I'm going to stream that, and then I'm going to start searching my Minecraft world for a sufficient location because I actually, so I built this from like a little bit over here, and it took forever to get it right. And then I built a little hut or chamber over here. So I'm looking forward to this. So either way, I will talk to everybody. Thanks for watching,